Hello, Oriel Edry. How are we doing today?
Natasha Talia Levy. What a pleasant surprise.
It seems like we're both in a really
We're both
good
in a really uppy
mood.
mood today. I like
Very
it.
uppy mood.
I like it. Today was a good day. I thought it was going to rain and pour. There were, so there were two hurricanes right off the coast of Florida, and both
Okay.
of them just yeeted back to the Atlantic Ocean.
You know, they say
Thank
that this
God.
area, because there's so many rabbis and Native American people, they do like their woo the
Woo-woo
whooshy
stuff.
whooshu, and they maneuver the hurricanes away from us.
Thank God. Yeah, it was funny.
How funny.
At the synagogue a couple weeks ago, there was like a security guard. He's like, "Yeah, there's too many Jews here for it to drown."
Yeah, literally.
Let's not get too arrogant, but I
No,
was
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
you're right. Like low key, you are absolutely right. But welcome to episode 9 of the On Podcast.
Wow, episode 9 is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Episode 10 is going to be special.
It is. We're gonna have guests, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
But to start this episode off, I wanted to dive into your world a little bit.
Mm.
I wanted to hear more about your life coaching journey because I don't feel like we've really talked about it that much. So
Sure.
take it away.
Okay. I started when I was living alone in LA. This was about 5 years ago.
Oh wow.
My
You're a
family,
veteran.
yeah. My family moved to Miami, and I decided I wasn't ready yet because I was in a relationship and whatever. So I was working 3 jobs, that being one of them. And the reason why I got into it is because I knew I wanted to be a therapist, working specifically with kids and teens, but legally I couldn't do that until I had my master's.
Right.
So I said, okay, what if I call myself a coach and I mentor these teens? That way I can actually do what I love and also develop a career out of it.
Very nice.
So that's what I did. And that time being alone in LA and creating my own business was much needed. And then I brought it to Miami, and thank God things by word of mouth developed.
Transitioned very
And
well.
yeah.
Do you still have LA clients and
I
Miami
do.
clients? Or okay, that's very
Yeah,
good.
I do
Awesome.
over Zoom, so it's nice. And yeah, I market it a lot.
Good. Awesome.
Facebook group chats, WhatsApp group chats.
Now our Instagram videos with these podcasts.
Podcast
We're moving
now.
forward.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, I didn't prepare any questions, which is kind of foolish of me, but
No, we go with the flow, don't we?
yeah, you're right. But sometimes it's good to have like those anchoring questions. But just a question for you, like, what is the biggest challenge with life coaching that you see?
I think it's when parents don't cooperate, meaning a lot of the times the bigger issues that happen within a child or a teen's life comes from within their environment.
Right.
Parents, if they don't listen to what I'm asking them to do, sometimes it's big, sometimes it's small. It's so important, but if they don't do it, it just screws up that 1 hour session that I have with that teen once a week. It screws it all up.
Yeah, I see what you mean. So it's like you're kind of like in a way therapizing the family without actually talking to the parents.
I do almost as much sessions with the parents that I do with the teen.
Okay, I didn't
So
know. I didn't know it was the parents.
Yeah.
Too. Okay.
Yeah, because it's really the parents are a huge part of the teen's development and their success. It's huge. So I really...
What's an example of like something that let's say you've had a session and you're like, okay, but like, you should, I suggest you implement so and so and so. And then what was a parent like, what was an example of a parent being like, no, like I don't want my child to do this or vice versa?
I tend to work with parents that come from very religious households, whether it's Jewish, Muslim, or I've worked with one like extreme Asian parenting side. But the ones in the more extreme households, they follow a certain way that they were born and raised to think, such as being a strict parent, being very on top of your kid. There's certain things that they do, excuse me, too much. And it's hard to kind of snap them out of that mindset of being super controlling to releasing a bit of control and allowing your child to grow and experience and learn, be curious. So I guess one of the biggest challenges is the parents. It's really, really the parents. And the
Yeah,
ones that know how to
that's a very big
cooperate, they're like they see the most success in their child.
Yeah.
So it's great.
That's a very big, I mean, not to like diss parents, but like at the same time, there is such a heavy expectation on children to be just like their parents and to be exactly like to think the exact same way they do. But like we're literally wired so differently than any other person around us.
Yeah.
So we kind of have to go our own way eventually. And if not, like I know some people who like have followed a way that isn't theirs and they ended up being miserable because of it.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. And parents also need to remember they were once kids too.
exactly.
Let your child live a little bit.
Yeah.
We're
No,
not-
like, and it's good that they have someone like you that is kind of like, you're not telling them to do things, but you're just a channel of suggestion that they can be open to and kind of create their own path through. So, very
Yeah.
commendable.
Thank you.
Very,
Thank
very
you very
commendable.
much. I appreciate that, Oriel. Thank
Mm.
you. But yeah, I love what I do. And actually, what I wanted to tell you, today I come home and I tell my mom, I go over like today I went to tutor this little girl, second
Okay.
grader.
Right.
And I got her homework. It was math and English.
Oh,
And I see the math and I see these questions. It was about addition, subtraction, but they make it so complicated. And I tell my mom, like, why do they do this to little kids? Why do they try to confuse them and make them think like that they don't understand anything? Like, why?
Yeah, it's
Why?
stressful. It's stressful.
For what? They're not going to use any of these stupid little
Math problems anyway,
Yeah.
unless they're like
The ones that-
astronauts or accountants. But
Thank you. And I'm talking about second grade.
graders.
This
No,
is a plus
I hated,
minus.
One thing I hated about school, especially math, was like, oh, if you don't solve it this exact certain way that I taught you in class,
Thank you.
don't get it. You don't get the score. You get half of the correct points. I was like, yo,
I
what is that
don't-
about?
Get that.
But there's a deeper underlying thing within that, because it's like on one end, it's like, yeah, I want you to do it my way, but at the same time, it really destroys open thinking and it destroys creative
Absolutely.
ways to solve problems.
Absolutely.
And that's what schools have always been. It's always been just ways to like create workers and not thinkers. People who can't think
Exactly.
outside of the box. And when you're so conditioned, when you're such a schooly, booky person, like that can happen to you, where you're just so
Exactly.
that way, and it's just not.
That exact thought triggered a fire up my ass. Sorry, in my brain.
Go for it.
Sorry, I'm trying to be more censored. That exact thought created a whole idea in my mind. And are you ready for this idea?
Oh my God, you
Oriel
about to open a
Dream?
school?
Yes!
What?
How did you know?
You about to open a school?
I want to open a school. Okay.
Yeah, that's on my bucket list too. I
Actually-
thought about your bucket list thing. One of my things was in creating a school.
Imagine me and Oriel not only create a podcast, but also a school.
The on school. Oh shoot, that was actually an idea. I was just joking, but
And I was thinking about a name today. I couldn't find a name, but that's
okay. The on school is something. That's an idea, but we can come up with a different name.
No,
for
I
school.
really
I like
like
it too, but
on school.
like it's
Okay.
almost like
Imagine you're teaching these kids things that they actually want to learn. You're teaching them, of course, the basics of math and English,
yeah, of course.
maybe even another language or two. But you're also teaching them if someone wants to learn how to knit, there's a knitting class. If someone wants to learn how to cook because they have a passion for it and they're super creative with it, there's cooking classes. The older you get, the more they teach about taxes and things that you just need to know in this
Finances
life.
are super important in school. I'm 26 and I still don't know that much about finances. So
Yeah.
I'm still on that. But there is a type of school, I think it's called a Montessori school.
Yeah, here in Hollywood.
They're all over the
It's
country.
great. My
But
brother.
these
used to go
schools
there.
are very, the way they teach you things is very abstract. And it's also like huge for problem solving and all that stuff. So
It is.
that's something important. And also what I really don't like, this is the spiritual side of things, but children have such a high capacity for imagination.
They do.
And just endless thinking. And like, we've all played on our little role plays of doctor, teacher,
That's true.
astronaut. We've all done it. And when we were kids, that felt so real. because it was real to us, even
Yeah.
if we were still in a classroom. But school, it's very important for the future that schools don't take that imagination away from us, even if we grow up.
Exactly.
Because adults, we're just big kids. We're not
Thank
adults.
you.
It is important for us, especially in our 20s and even our early 30s, to just have such a high capacity for imagination to create our lives.
And I don't want that imagination to ever go away in these.
Ever.
I want to create a new generation of thinkers,
Same.
you know, and really build on the passions that they have from being a child,
Exactly.
you know, wanting
Want
to
to be an astronaut?
career,
Go for it. I want to see
yeah,
Mars.
yeah.
Take me to Mars. Like, literally.
Thank you. You have a passion for, we want to create a business? No problem. We have a business class. And the people that come and teach this class are also open thinkers.
Like super seasoned
Very
in their craft.
in the craft, very like understand. Also, by the way, the kids that have ADHD or the ones that they feel like they just don't do good in school or school is not a place for them, those are the kids that I want to focus on.
ADHD is a superpower for sure.
It is huge. Some parents don't even realize
ADHD is
how
a hyper
smart their child
superpower.
is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they give them pills that they don't need. They don't need it. They don't need it. They're just geniuses.
Yeah, absolutely.
And those are the ones I want to.
Those are the ones I really want to
hammer
hammer in that you are like not like
Yeah.
I want these people to realize, because I had a lot of concentration issues and focus, and like I don't think I had ADHD. I'm not going to confirm that, but I just remember there were certain times where I had to where I had certain subjects that I loved or certain topics that I loved, and I would just hyper focus. And that's the power of ADHD. Like the average person can't hyper focus on something.
But you
It's
see
always
how
very
incredible that
average.
is?
It's amazing.
That's incredible. And
I guarantee you, most of the successful people we hear about in history have had some sort of ADHD. Like Albert Einstein, there's no way. There's no way.
some
he had
autism,
ADHD.
some this, some that. Yeah. It's mostly the people that are severely smart that have a little tweak in their brain here and there.
Yeah, and, it's
And
like
I love that.
and that's why I don't love. That's why I don't love the psychology space, because they try to like name it. They try to like make it seem like it's like out of the norm
poor
in a bad
diagnosis,
way. When in fact, out of the norm is a very good thing if you channel it the right path.
Thank you. And now these innocent little kids, one human being has control over their entire base of how they think of themselves, how they identify themselves in their brain, their powers. They don't. If I'm their teacher and I'm a robot, because it is what it is, most of our teachers nowadays, there's some that are so incredible, but a lot of them are just not.
Some of them, for what I've seen teachers with great personalities in my life, but they have been limited by the system.
Exactly. I've met so many teachers that are telling me, listen, it's just so hard for me to actually enjoy my job and do it to the fullest because I have so many limitations.
Yeah.
I don't want to have that in my school.
Like I don't want to have I mean, obviously there's going to be a curriculum, but like I don't want there to be like such a I don't want there to be like such I don't want that to be the expense of teachers actually giving what I would want to have in my school, if that makes sense.
Exactly. And I'll have a class for manners too, on like how to be respectful and how to behave. And
you
how
can
to
do
be
like
kind.
formal, you know how like there's like table etiquette and stuff
We'll
like that?
have a table etiquette class. Like it's certain things that as a human in your life, you're going to need to learn eventually. So why not have it in a fun and interesting way from school?
Yeah.
You know, and then you come home to whatever life you have and you take it on with you. I want to do it so badly.
I actually wanted to open a Jewish school in
Yeah.
the future. Like it was, so there's a school called American Hebrew Academy. It was like a boarding school in North Carolina.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But it got closed down for its own reasons.
Okay.
For, I guess funding. But I wanted to create something like that in the future.
That's great.
And I mean, I want it to be a Jewish school, but I'm open to it just being a school in general.
Yeah.
Like not a public school, but you know what I mean? Like boarding but if you were to open a school, what grades are you like putting in?
I want to focus primarily on like first grade till
I would do first to
fifth
eighth.
grade or till eighth. Yeah. I wouldn't go into middle school just yet. I would do mostly elementary school. So like until fifth, I would say.
Yeah. Okay.
And then eventually I would want more people to create my school, but under their, like I wanted to develop and become like a worldwide thing.
So you're over here. You're trying to develop like a school type, more than
School
just a
type.
school. Right?
Yeah. I want a school type. I want to completely change the way
The education system.
the education system works. And if that means creating my own system and seeing who enters on that wave, I will do that.
Yeah, even if it's like not that many people, like
Yeah,
it's still
and
worth it because
it's great. Like,
we've seen that one person can have more impact on the world than millions of people. So even if you have that small portion of just the right people who want to create an impact, like us, we can change the world.
exactly. Think about all those parents that are currently homeschooling their kids because they know that the system is so messed up.
Oh, I'm homeschooling my kids until
Thank you
our
very
school is
much.
built.
Thank you very much.
I'm home. I don't care.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah.
They'll make their own friends. They'll find their own way. But we're gonna travel. We're gonna go to places. We're gonna do
Yes,
everything.
exactly.
My kids are not touching a public school. I went to public school, but we did, but it was normal back then.
Yeah.
It was super normal when I was.
I hated school.
Oh, I
Hated
graduated
public
8
school.
years ago. That's crazy. I graduated
Damn.
high school 8 years ago. But so much has
kidding.
changed in these 8 years.
So much has changed.
Like it's an astounding difference, and just.
And we'll teach them how to properly use AI and whatever, because this is the generation that we live in, and
I also want like a creators class,
Yeah.
if you want to do like a social media thing, if you want to like have cameras or stuff like that, like I want to be able to do stuff like that.
you see how incredible that is?
Absolutely.
And you have teachers that actually love what they do, and they teach it to these kids. Wow, I wish I could do this right now. I would open this school right now.
See it in the future.
Yeah,
Like, see it and visualize it.
I can see it so clearly.
I have my own site on it, so we'll combine it. We'll make it.
What
one
if you
big-
make like a middle school and I'll make an elementary school, and then we'll like,
Oh.
or you can do a middle school, high school for the teenagers,
Oh, fat. Yeah. Okay.
and I'll
there
do
you go.
elementary,
Bet.
and we can like interconnect it like that way.
I would do a
my
high
kids
school
go to your
one. If
school.
I were to like lock in, I would do a high school one.
And I wanna like also be able to teach in a high school, like have that effect on teens.
Wow.
Do some stuff. So
Miss Levy.
Miss Levy. Wow, I love kids. I was just tutoring the most cutest girl. Oh my god, I wanted to eat her face the entire time. I was teaching her. I was teaching her how to read, and you see the around.
Oh my
And she
God,
got so
it's amazing.
excited. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to have kids of my own to teach them these.
That's why I want daughters. Like I say
Yes,
this, I'm a girl dad.
You're such a girl dad.
I'm grind. I don't mind sons, but I can't wait to. I always visualize my daughter every single day. I visualize having a daughter.
Really?
It's the cutest thing in the world.
Yo, you're gonna be such a good dad. I already see it.
I remember I visualize like how like kids would like hold onto your leg as you're like walking. So like
Yeah.
don't leave, don't go. Like I have those. I have where she's like running. I have like
Yo.
infinite visualizations of my daughter. So
Someone make this man a dad already.
I cannot wait to be an Abba
Yo.
to a daughter.
yo.
I really can't.
Wow. You're gonna be such a good dad. I'm so
Thinking
excited.
about it, just I feel like I can levitate off this seat right now, just how light I feel thinking about it.
I know.
Like in the future, like I'll like have an Instagram story of my wife hugging my daughter, and I'll be like, my girls.
Aw. I think some people are just born in this life to be parents, Like they're just
I
born to
believe
be
it. I know I can be a
dad
kick-ass
or-
parent.
Yeah.
But I just like I know this. I've seen the way my parents raised me, and
Yeah.
they've done everything. But the mindset piece was something they were lacking in.
Mm-hmm.
Like they didn't really instill very strong like mindset in me.
Yeah.
I felt like a sense of weakness and inferiority throughout my childhood.
Yeah.
And like I want my kids to go into the world, even as little 3-4-year-olds, just indestructible.
Super
Do
confident. They know they're the shit from day one.
Literally.
That's exactly how it should be.
Like I'm gonna like literally when they're sleeping as babies, I'm literally gonna just play affirmations in the background. I am beautiful.
I am smart.
Gorgeous.
I am powerful. No, absolutely. I think it's so important
super empowering.
to lift your child
Super empowering.
nonstop.
And the earlier you can feed such a positive mindset to a child,
Yeah.
the more it sticks because that's the core of who they are.
Exactly.
And me, like, throughout my last 4 or 5 years, no, I'd say a little bit less, but like in the last recent time, I've had to learn that. I've had to reacquire that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's just something I want my kids to have naturally, for them not to have to struggle to get it.
Exactly.
And honestly, like, I'm in a state right now. I told you like how I've surrendered from my schedule. Like, I haven't really been on a morning routine. I've kind of been like etching away from it more and more.
Yeah.
Not to remove from myself from it permanently, but just from these 40 days, from Elul, 1st of Elul to Yom Kippur, I wanted to just surrender to adaptability and just learn how to be more me and just let things flow and understand just how life works in general.
It sounds like you took a lot from last podcast.
A good bit.
Because, like, becoming more adaptable it's not easy at all, and
it isn't.
taking
And I
on
just
a
kind of,
challenge.
like, at first it was a little chaotic, but now I'm like, yo, like, I'm kind of chilling. And things have been flowing to me. This month has been my highest income month so far in the year.
It's
like,
so good. It's
just,
so good.
It feels good. Now, obviously, I want to have a routine to keep on
Yeah.
implementing the positivity aspect of my life and just keep
Yeah.
it more positive. And yeah, just I want to keep on going. But also the other day, I had a friend over, and he was explaining he asked me a question. He asked me, what is the difference between thinking about something and actually speaking it out loud?
Okay.
Like, thinking a positive thought versus saying a positive thought.
Yeah.
Because in Judaism, they talk about, like, if you want something, you actually speak it out loud.
Okay.
And I was telling him, like, everything in the universe vibrates at a certain frequency or vibration level.
Mm-hmm.
But when you think, there's not much of a vibration going on. So you're not, like, matching the world. You're not matching, like, God's creation in that sense. Whereas if you speak something of high positive potency, as well as put high positive emotion into it, you are more likely to bring that reality into yours and collapse it into this timeline.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like, when you look at it from a quantum physics type thing, like, there are, from this present moment on, there are infinite realities going on. Mm-hmm. Infinite futures that can all happen. They're all super, super possible.
Yeah.
And equally possible at that.
It's true.
But the way to pick a timeline and to anchor a specific timeline into your life is to think and feel on that level of what that is. Mm-hmm. Because we as humans, we are electromagnetic fields. If you think about how the brain works, it's literally just electricity zapping through brain cells all the time. So when you think about a thought, you send it out. But to receive it, you got to feel. You got to feel calm, you got to feel happy, you got to feel safe, you got to feel positive to receive positive things.
Yeah.
So speaking in that matter, because that's also brain work, but then just living in a constant state of positive emotion and just calm and aloofness is a way to receive it. And it's very counterintuitive because people think, oh, I have to, like, work super, super duper hard, and I have to grind, and I have to constantly do more stuff. But, like, that destroys your self-worth, first of all, because you feel tied to, oh my God, I got to do this to feel good and to be accomplished in my life, when in fact, you don't see God working all the time, and he's God, you know what I mean? So he's already accomplished.
Yeah.
And we are able to replicate that just by being, obviously you got to work hard, you got to do stuff, but
I think
you got to just,
if you also, when you say in order to receive, you need to, like, feel the emotion. Mm-hmm. Also, when you really want something specific, I found that when you write it down, mm-hmm. every single night before you go to bed, you literally say, I want this, or I manifest this. Mm-hmm. You're imagining it in your head as you write. You're thinking it. So your
brain is wiring
yourself,
much more when you write. Yeah, that's why I write.
Exactly.
I write in the morning, though. I don't write at nighttime. But
even if you could do both, just writing something down has such a big effect. It's like you're telling yourself, I'm going to have this, mm-hmm. and it's already in the palm of my hand. It's just in a matter of time when you're going to visually see it, but it's already yours.
Yeah, so that's a good point. Like, people like, have the mindset for something and have the positive emotion, but then they get mad that it's not here immediately. But people got to realize that between the manifestation spiritual realm, which is called the 5D, fifth dimension, and this 3-dimensional realm that we're in, there's a bit of a time delay. Because up there is no time. It's just all instant. But here there is time. You got to have, there's a past, present, and future. And if you think about something now, you're going to get it in the future by default.
Yeah.
So keep on going. Keep on being positive.
Keep swimming.
I was thinking the same exact thing. There's no
Really?
way. I was thinking the same exact thing. Literally, just keep swimming.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just keep swimming.
Wow.
I'm gonna do an intermission check real quick. But oh my god, that's crazy. I was thinking that. Oh my god, I love this podcast so much.
I know, right?
But yeah, literally, just I don't know. Life is making a lot more sense, and I'm not trying to make it make sense, which is kind of.
You're just like letting things happen.
I'm literally just letting it flow, and it's coming to me. Some certain things I've been trying to understand for a long time have just been hitting me like a truck, to be honest, and I love it.
It's actually the best.
It's funny because Josh said to me, like I was telling him I went to Slichot for the first time, and he was like, "Wow, that's amazing. I imagine Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur are going to be super transformative for you," and I was like, "Yeah, sure, Mama, whatever." But being in the 10 days now, I'm like, wow, like he was not wrong.
Yeah.
He was not at all wrong. And I was probably expecting the transformation to be a little bit different, but I don't know. I just let go of whatever control I had over the situation and just let it kind of come to me.
Releasing control allows for so much magic to happen.
Yeah.
Like actual magic.
The only thing that like we should actually control though is the emotions be aware of, rather. The only thing we should be aware of, rather, is the emotions we emit constantly.
It's what we emit. It's how we react to things,
Yeah.
I feel like if a person gains control over how they react to things, they're the most unstoppable person on this planet.
Literally.
Because if I could be calm in situations where I am naturally not.
Yeah. That's what I've been taking on too. My parents even told me last time they were here, like, we enjoyed being here much more this time because, you're not as reactive anymore. You're very calm. And it brings me to a point of, like, there's a difference between a reaction and a response. When you get into the response wiring of your mind, like, your life changes drastically. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, like I used to be very impatient with my parents. I used to tell them like they'd ask dumb questions. Yeah. Because like sometimes like parent logic. Sometimes they just ask those questions. And I'm like, why did you even ask that? But like, I don't know. I heard those questions over and over again that would normally piss me off. But then this week I was like, yeah, like okay, yeah, just answer. I would answer it calmly and it would just move forward. Yeah. And I'm like, wow, I love the fact that I've changed in that matter.
Yeah.
And last night I was at a shiur. And, we did a meditation of all things, which was really cool. We did like box breathing and all this stuff. And he told us to visualize, like changing, like how much, like what our life is going to look like a year from now. And obviously I visualized my goals and everything, but I had my own little intermission during that meditation. And I looked at who I was a year ago and who I am now. Mm-hmm. And basically, I gave myself so much credit for the amount of change I've undergone because last year I was frustrated, I was annoyed that certain things were still in my life, I was in a constant state of needing to get rid of old rather than obtaining new, because that's the process is the same, but the mindset is totally different. Yeah. One is just negative and angry, and the other one's just calm and happy.
Yeah.
And last night, it gave me a massive perspective shift of just, wow, like, I've obtained so much this year. Not necessarily all financial, like friends, I've dared to do new things, I got on video more. Obviously, we're here now, starting this amazing podcast. Yeah. Episode 9, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, episode 9.
So excited. I'm so excited to see where this goes. And just, I feel like I'm finally able to bring my lessons and my spiritual impact into the world. So
It's the best.
and also not to mention, I have a very good friend group.
Yeah.
I love our friend group so much.
Yeah.
I can't stress it enough.
It's incredible how much can shift and change in a matter of time. And if you're patient enough and you know what you want and you ask for it and you really just put that intention out there, so much things can change, so much can happen. It's the best.
Yeah, it really is fantastic, to be honest.
Like you want a new you design your life. You want a new friend group, ask for it. You want a better job, a higher paying job, ask for it. You want to make more money, ask for it.
The cheat code is emotion.
It's
Because emotion is
It's
literally
so
saying,
important.
I already lived this life.
yeah. And also
And
just
that's what the rabbi told us last night. Visualize it, feel the emotion, keep it. And then he said, imagine it's a year from now. He snapped his fingers, it's done. This is who you are now.
Yeah. That's why it's good to be specific.
Very.
Because sometimes you get what you ask for, but you weren't specific enough. So
You were like,
You need
I
to-
wanted the blue one instead of the purple one.
yeah, you really need to know what do I want? Because then you can really also envision it in your brain and create it into your reality.
Also, gratitude is a massive,
Huge.
massive emotion.
Huge. Before you ask for anything, you first say thank you. Thank you for the fact that I can even wake up this morning and walk and go to the gym. Like, thank you that I'm going to the gym and you're like letting me use my body.
It's another law of attraction thing where it's like, if you're thankful for even stuff that you don't necessarily like, you're just super thankful for what you have right now, your brain is going to be like, oh my God, he likes receiving. So let me send him more stuff that he might actually like because he keeps on repeating what he likes. So now I know what to give him. On my birthday, I received a few birthday gifts, but there was one in particular I really, really did not like. I can't lie. No, I can't. I'm not gonna say it because it's gonna be obvious to the viewer.
Can you whisper in my ear? Oh, they're gonna hear it in the thing.
Yeah, I'll tell you after.
Okay.
I remember well, first of all, I love your brother's gift.
Yeah.
The coffee cup camera mug.
Yeah.
I use it every single day.
Really?
Every single day. I wash it, put coffee, repeat.
I love that. That's so cute.
Udi, that's my favorite cup in the world.
Hi.
But I remember at first, this one gift I didn't like. I remember like opening the Amazon box. I remember seeing it inside, and I remember just dang, I gave a hint away. I remember looking at it with just pure, not disgust, but I was like, "Are you serious?" Like I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah.
I talked to my parents. I was like, "What do I do? Do I tell them I don't like it? Do I return it? Do I give it to charity?" I was like, "What do I do?" And they were just like, "There's nothing you can really do because it's one of your friends that gave it to you. It's rude, you know." And I was like, "You're right, but I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't want to just keep it. I have kept it, but I never opened it. But just after that, I was like, is it really that serious? Is this more? Is the gift itself more important than the thought behind it? I'm thankful that someone went on Amazon, bought a gift for me, and sent it my way.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thankful for. I don't care about the gift
Yeah.
But I was like, that was a huge rewiring moment for me because I was like, normally I'd respond. And when I was a kid, when someone gave me a bad gift, I made sure they knew to the bottom of their heart that it was bad for me. Okay? I remember when I was like 6 years old, I used to love Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
You know how there's 4 of them?
Yeah.
Each with the different color. I love the blue one, Leo. And I remember my godparents gave me the purple one as a toy, and I was like, nah, this ain't it. Like, I don't like this toy at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the worst Ninja Turtle. He's dead. He's dead. Whatever. But I just like, I don't know. That cycle's repeated a couple times in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And even if, like, say someone threw a bad birthday party for me as a kid, I was like, this is terrible. Like, I don't know. I just felt the need to say it. But now I was like, you know what? The fact that someone got me something, the fact that someone threw a party for me, the fact that someone thought of me and then went out of their way to do something for me in response to thinking about me is super amazing.
Yeah.
So.
And I think it also has to do with the fact that were much more of a perfectionist. And perfectionism comes with a lot of anxiety.
Fear,
like you
control.
you put yourself in like stress when things aren't the way that you imagine them.
Yeah.
And now I think this year you've learned to release some of that perfectionism.
A lot. I'll say
a lot of it, yeah. And that means also releasing control. So you see things in a completely different perspective. Like this person gave me a gift, period. And at the end of the day, it's materialism. It doesn't matter what it is.
Exactly.
But like, they gave me a gift. Like, damn, that's really nice of them.
It's actually amazing.
Yeah.
Another thing though, this was another thing about Virgo. There was another Virgo video that I saw, but this one really hit me to my core today. But I was basically like, there are some times when people tell me like, oh my God, they love my videos, they love the spiritual insights I give, or they love just some advice that I gave them, or whatever. They love just something that I do on a basic, very, very, very basic level. It can even be like, oh my God, I liked your story the other day, or some stuff like that. And I mean, I don't think it warrants like a super happy, amazing, thank you level reaction. But at the same time, like, I've always been in a state of, yeah, whatever, it's okay, whatever. I'd always like brush it off because I always know that there's more to do. And I always perceived that as perfection until today, where I was like, no, it's just a desire to improve and always be better. But there's a gray line between the idea of wanting to be there's a gray line between self-improving and then self-doubt in that constant state of I need to get better, because sometimes you could feel like what you're doing is not enough. And I just think that I have been a lot better in the last, I'd say 2 months, at just being like, you're doing enough. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like loading my schedule with more things to do. Like, I haven't been like learning as much. I haven't been on YouTube like learning more about finances and all this stuff that I should be doing. I can't lie. And I'm going to do it. It's just, I needed time to surrender and reset.
Yeah.
And I've been doing really good at the things that I've been wanting to obtain, and then letting go of old stuff too. Like, I needed that mental health month or whatever to
those mental health months or like periods of time are huge.
Yeah, like I was almost in a
necessary.
state of burnout. Like I didn't feel burnt out, but I know, like, I recognize subtle burnout, and that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
So that was massive for me.
Oh.
Yep.
Look at us.
What about you? Any new revelations?
Any new revelations?
3.5 liters down, by the way.
Damn. Should we take a potty break? No, I think just pure excitement for what's like coming.
For the school.
For the school.
The school.
The
oh my
on
God.
school. And I also wanted to add, I lost my train of thought. 1 second.
Okay.
It's going to come back. Okay, I lost it completely. It will come back soon.
Okay. But you just wanted to add something.
But I just wanted to add something, so.
Always adding
Great.
Value. This one right
Always
here.
Adding something,
always adding value. Always adding value without adding too much, which is really good.
Thank you.
I thought about this today, actually. I was driving, and I was thinking about you.
Oh, yeah?
In the car.
Okay.
And I was thinking in my head, I was like, if someone ever told me, just whether it's true or not, that you said something bad about me, I wouldn't believe it for a second.
Yeah.
Not because you can't, but because you wouldn't do it behind my back.
I'll do it to your face.
You very, very much to my face. It hasn't happened yet, but I was like, there aren't really that many people who are authentic in a kind way that don't come off, I don't want to say the B word, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think
very I think people who are very close friends with you are people who all agree that you're a constructive person. Everything you do adds construct to their life in some way. So
that's incredible. Thank you.
Of course.
I definitely think that every single person in my life is very similar to me in the way we talk about people, especially behind their back. Like, I don't think it's
Yeah, I don't like it. I used
you'll
to do it a
never
lot, but I don't like it either.
no, but like I know like in Jewish law you're not really supposed to talk about people behind their back in general, but I kind of break that law sometimes
Yeah.
because I literally, if there's someone that brings you up or brings someone up that I love, I will talk such beautiful things about them behind their back because I genuinely love the person.
Yeah.
Like I really like I can't even imagine going around and talking shit about someone that you love.
Yeah, it's messed up. Also, like, it brings both you and them down. So it's like
Yeah.
you're really not doing yourself a service by talking bad about other people.
No, and I think it's the more you talk good about people, the more good people will be around you.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
I'm so happy, and I appreciate you for like recognizing me for who I am and seeing that in me, because it really does mean a lot to me.
That's something I don't know. That's a mission I have for myself, for just everyone I know. Just finding the good in everybody, because everyone deserves that.
Yeah, absolutely. And if for whatever reason someone decides to do something not nice behind my back,
out of my life.
it is what it is. Like they lost something in the end of the day, and life continues.
I love that frame, because I always say, like, I've had fallouts with friends, but I was always like, they lost me, I didn't lose them. And that's not even egotistical in any way.
Yeah. But again, like, people come and go into our lives
exactly.
for certain reasons, and like I have no issues with that.
Yeah. I will say though, Josh humbled me in that topic. Rabbi Josh.
Yeah.
we were eating at a restaurant. It was me, him, Gabe, and one of the other girls. I think it was Elia or something. I could be wrong. But I just remember talking mad crap about somebody. I don't remember who it was. And he was like, only small people talk about other people.
Yeah. He really does that.
That,
he really does
like,
that.
he wasn't like telling me to stop, but he was telling me, like, that shattered my ego like crazy.
Yeah,
like, oh
so
God.
true. It's so
like,
true.
That's big facts. You're absolutely right.
So true.
And ever since then, I've taken a much like lower, like I've done it so much less. And honestly, one of my goals in the beginning of 2025 was to completely just stop talking crap about people. But
notice who you talk crap with, because a lot of the times we surround ourselves with specific people that bring it out of us. I've had times when, like years ago, where I was hanging out with people that really brought out a bad side of me that I did not like. Yeah. I was grossed out by myself.
I know what you mean.
So if you just recognize who brings that out of you and who doesn't, and then know what to clean out of the way.
Exactly. Again, throughout our entire lives, especially as children, but like even now when we get older, our environments really are our make or break.
Huge.
But it's not like a circumstance thing where the environment chooses us. No, we get to choose our environment. Of course. And the more we mentally invest on where we are, the greater places we're able to go. So that's huge. And also, I remember, like, I had one friend very specifically who was just all about the drama, all about, like, the being involved in other people's business, and, like, wanting to know so much about everyone else's lives. And I'm like, what about your own?
Yeah.
And, I'm a very, what about my life? What about me type person. Mm-hmm. And if that's selfish, so be it. But
how do we build? How do we grow?
Exactly.
There's so much.
There was just this person. I was like, I gotta walk away, bro. I can't do this. I didn't even have to explain it. I was like, all right.
That's so important, and like, I love that. It's really good.
I just like, I don't know, like I always say this: tune out of the noise and tune into the sound. Mm-hmm. The noise is just everywhere. There's so much noise. There's like the nightclubs and people talking crap and drama and today's hookup culture, which is terrible.
I think
but the sound is like,
karma, how karma works. So whatever you throw out into the world, you get right back. It's like the circle. Mm-hmm. Same goes with drama. You talk shit about someone.
Who's to say someone won't talk about you?
Someone's gonna talk shit about you too.
And it's not gonna feel nice when I hear
the
about it.
The drama begins.
Yeah,
continues.
it's not fun.
You
It's
know?
really not fun.
So you might as well just say something nice.
Yeah.
You know what I thought about?
Sorry, go on.
No, I had like this idea the other day.
Mhm.
Our brains are like an algorithm.
Yeah, oh my God, I literally talked about. I had a video about that a few weeks ago.
So I thought about it randomly.
It is an actual algorithm. You're right.
The more things in your brain, if you like certain things and you think about it more, it becomes in your reality, in your algorithm more. If you like if you see negative things a lot, if you like bring that into your existence, that's gonna be on your algorithm
That becomes
more.
like your mental default. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I know what you mean. But like
Yeah.
also, no, you're absolutely right. That's huge.
Yeah.
People don't realize that. But like what, the Instagram model of today, the TikTok, whatever.
Yeah.
Where do people think that comes from?
It's
That's
literally
literally
a human brain. It's like, consider us computers.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, our brains are computers.
Yeah. Where do you think computers were inspired
Exactly.
from? Literally from us. I
We
always say
create
this.
built brick by brick.
I've always said this. Every single human invention, everything we see around us, is some sort of emanation of who we are. Like this table, for example, it just stands. Us humans stand too. It's like very simple, but it's like everything is connected to us somehow.
Yeah.
And our brains, especially in terms of the algorithmic thing that you talk about, law of attraction, like attracts like. If you are interested in something mentally, it's more likely to show up in your life. If you think about Lexuses, you're going to see more Lexuses on the road. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
It's really inevitable.
Yeah.
So, guys, Google search, no different from how your brain works when you're trying to look for something mentally, right? You're trying to conjure up a memory. That's basically a Google search. You're trying to build a new life for yourself, just like a Google search.
Clean up your algorithm.
Yep. Oh, there you go. Clean up your algorithm. That's right.
Start fresh.
That's absolutely right.
Wow. Listen, I think we got a good episode here. Like a lot of really
was a fantastic episode. I can't even lie.
solid topics.
This was great. Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have much to add unless you do.
I don't either, to be honest. I think we kind of covered so much random good stuff that's like kind of, it all flowed so well. So
It flows. It flows.
it always flows.
Love it.
But guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and
thank you guys. Love you. See you next time.
Yalla. Peace.